Violence and an abysmally low turnout marked the Srinagar Parliament by-poll today, indicating just how bad the situation has become in the Kashmir Valley. 8 people were shot dead by security forces after protesters threw stones and petrol bombs at polling booths. More than 100 security personnel were injured. The voter turnout today was just 7%. That's the lowest since 1999, when it was 11.93%. The Election Commission today admitted that this was not a good day for anyone, and some 50 to 100 booths will see a repoll. Nazir Masoodi and Zafar Iqbal have that story.
Unprecedented election day violence in Kashmir and the worst voter turnout since 1999. As the Srinagar Parliament seat voted in the by-polls, fierce clashes broke out in Budgam between security forces and protesters. Mobs threw stones and petrol bombs at polling stations. Security forces fired back, leading to civilian deaths and injuries. More than 100 security men were also injured. In many areas, election staff abandoned polling booths after the violence. Several EVMs were also damaged.
Today was not a good day for all of us, since there were many incidents, particularly in Budgam district. There were more than 200 incidents. These incidents included stone pelting, petrol bomb attacks. One of the polling booths was also set ablaze.
In this high-profile seat, former Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah is taking on PDP's Nazir Khan. The polls were being held in the backdrop of the 6-month-long unrest in the valley and several terror attacks. The government said the recent unrest was to blame, but the opposition blamed the government for failing to create the right atmosphere to hold peaceful elections.
We have had a turbulent year last year, in which scores of people died on the streets and everything. But to be very frank enough, I want to tell you that this is not a win-win situation for anyone.
The Election Commission and the state government primarily are responsible for creating an environment conducive for polls. Please remember, we've had elections in the backdrop of agitations in the past also. 2008, we had a horrible summer agitation. We had assembly elections after that. Did people not participate? 2010, we had a horrible summer agitation, followed by panchayat elections. Did 80%, 90% people not turn out? Why is it that today, after the horrible summer agitation of 2016, we are seeing that mood is persisting into the elections that have followed?
The day was marked by violence. There were clashes, particularly in the Budgam district, and in polling booths like these, not many people turned up to cast their vote, making for an extremely low voter turnout.
The Election Commission says they will have to order a repoll in 50 to 100 booths.
The number could be anything between, say, 50 or 100 or 150. This is just a wild guess, because we are still receiving our presiding officers' diaries. Once we receive every of them, and then we'll go through that.
These civilian killings and violence has not only threatened fragile peace in the valley, it has also cast a shadow on Anantnag by-polls on Wednesday. Regardless of who wins or loses this election, the record single-digit voter turnout in this election is a major setback for mainstream politics in Kashmir. With Zafar Iqbal, Sheikh Tariq and Amir Bhatt, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.